What's going on, guys? This is part 2 of What If Deku Switched Personalities with Bakugo. Start the intro! Last time we left off, Deku was healed by Healing Lady, and he's just recovering, and he has lots of bandages all over him because he used One for All to save Uraka and Bakugo. So after he saved everyone, the results came out, and apparently he got first place. He got the most hero points. He got the most points in general. Actually, not in general. He just did pretty good. But he got first place anyways, so he was able to actually get into the other parts, unlike some of the other people. Okay, so now we got to the part where it's like racing and all that stuff. So it goes kind of way differenter. Bakugo is like, I'm gonna use my quirk to fly forward, and that's what he does. But then Deku tries to catch up with him, but Bakugo beats him. And Deku's excuse is, oh, he has a, wait, I have a quirk too. He can use a quirk to make himself faster. Oh wait, I can too. But his doesn't damage him! And then Izawa's like, yeah, whatever. And then it's the ball throw! So everyone goes, and it's basically all the same, and then it's Bakugo's turn. He goes and he throws it pretty decently far. It goes about 100. And then it's Deku's turn. Deku goes for a run up and he uses One for All on his arm. But Aoza obviously stops it, saying that that's a dumb idea and that would put everyone in danger. So he retries and is like, okay, fine, I'll just do it on my finger and I'll try to suppress it a little bit. So he chucks it as hard as I can, and since he's stronger than the original Deku, it's actually, it went 1,000, other than, wait, I think it was 400? Yeah, it went 1,000, and it just, broke the clouds. And everyone's like, whoa, so cool! And Bakugo's like, what? He's just, completely depressed, because apparently he feels really sad that Bakugo is just dying. Because he's really... So they were kind of equals. And yeah. Everyone's like, Deku, you're so amazing! And Deku is just like, yeah, I know. So yeah, all of them get in. And basically what happens next is... Sorry guys, I have a bad habit of saying. And basically what happens next is... I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. So what happens next is... And yeah. Deku meets Todoroki, and immediately he knew that it was going to be his rival. And they kind of classed or sorry, this part 2 is kind of boring. But since my part 1 kind of was decently popular for me, not very popular for anyone else, I think it was 48 views so far, which is a lot. It's my second most viewed video actually. I might have deleted the other one that was 50 something, but whatever. Okay, I'm getting off track. I gotta continue. Okay, so it's the USJ now, and basically it goes just as normal because Namu dies. He already died, and the hand face actually attacks anyways just because. And so they attack, and everything basically happens the same. Nothing really special. Deku was just a little bit stronger and easier to beat things. Deku's like, I think I can beat that. And he activates One for All on his feet and jumps like a giant leap, spreading his legs, but yeah. He flies over almost everything except for the landmine. He lands on a mine and goes flying forward, but then crosses the finish line. And it was a new world record. And everyone's like, what the heck? And then he goes to the Healing Lady again, and he always gets freaked out when that happens. Todoroki's like, what the is that power? And everyone's really surprised that Since when did Deku go? Deku go? Okay, that's like a ship or something. Deku, you had one for all. That like from the other classes, they're like, what the heck was that power? And everyone in class 1A was like, ha ha ha, I know what it was. That was a superpower. It wasn't one for all though, cause All Might's dead. Okay, so then he wins, and blah blah blah. Everything goes the same basically. But Bakugo actually gets like 5th because he has less confidence and is a little bit weaker than the original Bakugo. Actually, scratch that. Not a little weaker, a lot weaker. If you hear a little bit of squeaking, I'm sorry. Okay, next to the horse riding. So we got the teams. He got first, so he got placed 10 million on his forehead. And so he asked, he's like, I don't need anyone. But then so everyone's like, okay, I gotta get this, but he's super strong. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So he asks, everyone's crowding out away from him, and he's like, I don't want to be this to happen. And then he gets tapped on the shoulder, and then he sees Bakugo smiling. He's like, hey, do you want to be on my team? Then Deku's like, what? No way! But then he thinks about it for a little bit. I think he thinks that it'll work well, decently, but he kind of hates Bakugo. Well, not as much as the original story because he knows that he's better. So he's like, ugh, fine. But then he sees Uraka behind Deku. He's like, okay, fine. And then he also somehow convinces Todoroki to join his team. Because Todoroki saw his power and knows that he's really strong and we could win a lot of points. And if he's at 10 million already, then he'll win easier if he has more people on his team. So the teams are just getting ready, and the announcer's like, 3, 2, 1, go! And everyone just charged straight for Team Mizuki. And they're like, oh crap, we predicted it, but it's kind of scary front up. So Todoroki makes like an ice thing, so they slide. And they slide right over them, ha ha ha, get wrecked. And then Deku snatches 2 of the headbands. 160, the one that Deku got when he was trying to get Todoroki's, and 200. So they're in the lead by let's say 10 million. So everyone's like, what the heck? How did they already get 2? And let's make a new rule. If they actually capture all of their headbands, then they win automatically. So they're just kind of running around because everyone's trying to get them. And a lot of them have a lot of good strategies. So they're kind of hard to avoid since they don't have the jetpack and all that stuff. And the floaty boots. And Uraka makes basically everyone lighter, so they just kind of fly in the air. And then they make them fall, but then go like that. And Deku snatched another one from, let's say, Shinso. And Shinso's like, why'd you do that? Then Deku was like, because I'm better. And then he gets hypnotized. And he tells Deku, give me your bands. Then Deku is like, okay. So he takes it off. But then Uraka slaps him in the face and he wakes up. He's like, wait, what happened to my bands? Then he attaches it back on. And yeah. Basically, that happens for a while. But then a different team, let's just have some random new people. Let's name them Izunusu. Okay, whatever. Let's just No Name. His name is No Name. Okay, Team No Name attacks with a decently strong team. He's kind of surprised, whoa, these guys are kind of strong. But Todoroki isn't very surprised. Yeah, obviously these people would want to fight us, and they're decently strong because they're in UA. And we're not the most important class as well. Class 1A, everyone's like, wow, Class 1A is so strong. But they forgot about Class 110. They have even equaler guys. They're just doppelgangers. So they're basically the exact same team, except for without 10 million. And their quirks are changed up a little bit to be a little weaker, but have a different thing. Bakugo would have kind of he can bite them and then it'll explode. Todoroki can shoot water. Deku can activate one for all, but only on his fingers. And Uraka and the other Uraka, they also their name is just the same, can make things heavier. Okay, so and they both charge full head on. Anyways, guys, that'll be the end of the video. See you in the next one. Bye!